What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and we are on Madden 19 doing a Seattle Seahawks fantasy franchise rebuild. Almost said fantasy draft. I love saying it. So, of course, looking at the team, when you think of the Seahawks, you think of Russell Wilson. You think of Russell Wilson. I know I do. I don't think of Sherman, who used to be here. Where is Earl? He's hurt, isn't he? Earl should still technically be here. We're going to start him, of course. Bobby Wagner is here. That's another face I remember when I think of this team. Definitely not nearly the team that they were maybe a couple Maddens ago, but they're still a team. That's all I can really say. I forgot to say it, but make sure you like, subscribe, and then tweet me at Jeromepkr. That's kind of like a David Dobrik thing, but I need to be famous, okay? I'm not happy, all right? I'm just kidding. I love every one of you guys, and I've been enjoying the timed watch. It's a lot of you guys are watching most of the videos fully, which is impressive. I very much enjoy that. So hopefully you enjoy the rest of this video. If you have already clicked off, I'm sorry. Of course, Russell Wilson will be the quarterback for the remainder of this rebuild, even though we just started it. But you know what I mean. He's definitely that guy. Doug Baldwin, 88 overall. He's definitely going to need to be replaced at some point, but year one, he will obviously be fine. Tyler Lockett, probably number 2. I don't think he'll start at number 3 anyways. I don't think he'll start at number 2. We'll see what we can acquire in trades. DJ Fluker is a decent pickup for them in real life. Dwayne Brown has been solid. Britt is getting attacked by Aaron Donald. What else do we got? Shaquille Griffin. Not a bad little youngster. Frank Clark kind of came out of nowhere. Well, not really out of nowhere. He was kind of on and off, on again, off again kind of player. We have a little bit of trade bait. We'll see what we can do. Any free agents that can maybe bump us up? DRC. Did he retire? I really don't know what's the story here. Did retire. He retired at the end of October. But he's not out the game yet, so they just released him. So there's that. Let's make some trades, though, if we can. Do we even have our full draft picks? For some reason, I feel like the Seahawks got rid of them. Okay, they got rid of a second round at some point. Don't know where that is. Good old Brett Huntley. I don't think so, buddy. We're probably going to trade you. So here, call me crazy, but Jaron Brown, I think it's John, is it? Marlon? Somebody. Dwayne Brown and a first-round pick for Myles Garrett. I know it's crazy as hell, especially since that was our top left tackle, but I think we'll be able to get some other great players. I just think we'll have to get guards and then play them at tackle. Because at the end of the day, I really don't want to make this team too much worse than they already are. Maybe a little expensive, a Mike Davis, Mingo, and a 4th round for Marpet. I know we're seeing some of the same names here, but that's the value I'm seeing. Cam Chancellor, technically retired, but technically not. I am going to use him in this world. What? Damn, the Packers players are actually so hard to trade for. Mike Daniels could be worth it, though. What about Blake? Damn it. Everybody's hard to trade for. Packers need a safety big, and they still won't take it. Unbelievable. Boosh. So we land a first-round pick. Raiders are projected pretty decently high, which is clearly not the case. We trade J.R. Sweezy, a 5th round, and Trey Madden for McCaffrey. There's a new face for you. Kinda, maybe. If only Mike Evans was tradable. Tried so many players out to try and get somebody, even with Cam Chancellor. Wouldn't go. So a safety, a free safety, and a 4th next year for the number 11 this year, and a 7th round next year pick for the Buccaneers. This is the best I was going to get. I was going to get McKissick, Procise, and a 3rd next for the Redskins 1st next. I wanted better, could not get it, unfortunately. Damn, almost got Michael Thomas. Is there anything that can be done? I feel like if I moved one of the linebackers over to left out, I'm going to try that. It's a lot to ask for, but that is an amazing wide receiver core we would have. They still won't take it. Wow. Probably overtraded a bit here. Nazir Jones and Ed Dixon for a 1st round. I know it's crazy to say overtraded, but in Madden terms, those were 2 green players. So Probably overtraded. Definitely overtraded. Carson and Michael Kendricks for Shaq Mason. We're still missing one lineman. We could fill that in free agency, though. We're also missing a lot of positions now, though. Vannett's got to have some sort of value somewhere. Oh, you can't. You can't do that to me. You can't bring it all the way to the top and then just... There we go. Brett Hundley, Vanna, and some Reed guy for an 86 overall lineman. I know TJ Lang's old as hell, but that's at least a starter for a year, maybe two with this team. They're going to overvalue him. The Packers overvalue their players big time, except for Clinton Dix. Or not. So we have Jimmy Graham back now. McDougal, Green, and McDowell. If I knew it was actually going to be that easy, I would have negotiated. So I overpaid once again, but these players aren't very good. Vontez Burfict is now a Seattle Seahawk. This is definitely one of my wildest fantasy rebuilds. Not going to lie. We usually don't go any sort of, old guys, ever. This guy's not even a rookie, David Moore. I'd rather start Coleman. Maybe have some magical season, who knows? Yeah, 84 overall. Not a bad shout by you guys. We need somebody. So what are we doing here? We have 5 linemen, don't we? So who's not starting? So we have Fluker not starting. Let's move him back to left tackle. Or whatever tackle position he was playing. Which will automatically make his value way expensive. And then let's move TJ Line to right tackle, which will also make his value really expensive. We traded a lot of value players in for some players that definitely on the decline. So the biggest position of need is DT and DB. Oh, we're actually a really good overall. They don't have Cam or Earl starting. Yeah, we're insane, I bet. Well, not insane, but you know what I mean. Definitely better than 79 overall like we started. And safety's big one. 85 overall. That's not bad at all, considering we started as a 79 and we added draft pick. I just need some of the guys to develop. I need Tyler Lockett to become a 90 at the end of the season. I need Shaq and Marpet to both be 90. Defensively, I need Shaquille at least as an 85 overall. And then Frank Clark and Garrett, I need 3 upgrades from them as well. Well, we have our starting roster after just one practice. Tyler Lockett is upgraded already, which is nice. Shaquille Griffin also upgraded nicely. Obviously, we have both of them. We have those two, and who is the third? McCaffrey on our list. Is McCaffrey still star dev? I don't know why they don't value him. It's unbelievable. The whole game doesn't really. It's not even just the Panthers. He always is one of the best players late in the fantasy drafts. So we have some negotiations middle of the season. Earl Thomas is wanting a big contract. It's an interesting story, real life, to think of where he is. It's kind of an interesting thought. Is he in on the team? Is he going to retire? I really don't know. I can't tell. I mean, everything points towards him not liking the team, but at the same time, he played, which in my opinion lowered his value. I know he's a safety and he's one of the least appreciated positions in the league right now, but he's obviously top of the game, so, I don't know. I think this would be kind of a tag situation. I don't feel comfortable giving him a $10 million a year at 29 years old. Is valuable enough. We'll lowball him at first because he's not the greatest player in the world. Yeah, not the greatest player in the world, so we're on our way, kinda. Simming to the playoffs. We are in, or are we not? We are in at 12-4, and this was a very competitive division, so this was a very well-deserved win. I'll show you guys what our matchups were. So we lost to the Rams, which sucks. It's a division rival. Chargers, it's a good team. We lost to the Rams twice. Chiefs is a good team. We got dominated by them. Some pretty tough matchups. Look at that. 3 10-plus win teams in the division. Cardinals were obviously very horrendous. 36 touchdowns, 7 picks, 3,700 yards. Not crazy good, but not crazy bad. Caffrey, good yards, no touchdowns. Baldwin did all right. Tyler Lockett, for a slot type, did pretty decently, I suppose. Receiving just wasn't great. Defensively, however, seeing some pick totals. Earl, Cam, maybe Justin Coleman was worth the re-sign. Frank Clark and Myles Garrett both get over 10. Sebastian had only 5 kicks. That is, I would assume at 12-4, very good success rate for touchdowns. I would assume, unless our defense just locked everyone down. Let's see, points scored, 7th. I mean, that's pretty good. 7th in the league, only kicking 5 field goals. Russell was at 3. Don't know if we would have had anyone else close to the top or not. Any awards at all? Anything? Literally anything. I will take kicker. Nope, not a single thing, even though we had a bye week. That's a little rough. Not gonna lie. That's makes you want to cry. So this is the team. Braxton Miller is an 85 overall. Does Dev go up? No. He's kind of a baller, though. Pretty solid. Let's see. Defense. So, let's see. So, Shaquille got up much higher than I thought he would. Locking people down. Perfect. I mean, the linebackers didn't go up at all, I don't think. Maybe Wagner went up 1. Not really expecting much out of those fellas. Did Coleman go up in Dev at all? He did go up in Dev, did he? Quick Dev. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, I appreciate you, Mr. Coleman, because we signed you to a 3-year. Offensive line kind of got their Marpet at a big boost. 2 points plus the confidence. So, we are going against the Niners, who are a division rival. 88 overall to their 83. Not crazy overall, but a top 5 in the league, I would say. All right, please, Seattle, win this. All right, not looking good at all so far. The first quarter is gone, and we are down 17-0. We're now down 20-0. We finally score 7. Not after, well, it was before. They scored 3. We need touchdowns. Defense did pretty well there. Offense just needs to get in. And they do. So with 13 minutes left, we're only down 6. If defense can make another stop, which they are struggling to do so. There we go. It's a stop. It's late. But it's a stop. Offense cannot move the ball. Is this a scenario where they were going to punt it? Okay, they weren't. I'm still going to go for this myself, though. I forgot about the Seattle playbook. I used to run this playbook. Obviously, that was a long time ago. Jimmy, it's a little late, but it's a good play. I don't want to continue the drive myself, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of clock's going to go away if I don't. Come on, Moore. This route is literally all you. Set this whole thing up for you, mate. There it is! Wide open! Slips the coverage. Jimmy Graham drew in the safety. And like I said, that play was drawn up for him. And I'm going to let the AI continue this match. Hopefully they can get a stop. And, the defense did well, but they had a stupid penalty. And on 3rd and 13, they get the stop, it appears. They went for it. A fake field goal, a fake punt. Are they insane? They actually may be insane. I thought we lost. I was about to say, did they let the clock go? We win the game by 1 on a field goal. I know I had to come in, but that's all right. Because at the end of the day, that's all I can say. I don't even know, man. You signed up. You signed up for this. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get me. Okay? At the end of the day, that's what you get. Pierre Garcon missed 100 yards. Loser. Not really, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Richard Sherman. That's who I think of when I think of the Niners. Well, so because of that bye week, we are already into the championship game. We're playing a team we love to dominate in the playoffs, which is Green Bay. Who do we give to Green Bay, by the way? We took Jimmy Graham. We gave him some crap, I thought, so they should definitely be worse than normal. Which proves how random this is, because, although I can say that, but in real life, you can almost argue that Jimmy Graham almost makes the Packers worse. It almost seems like we're trying to force in the ball so then he can get involved. So maybe, I was about to say we went 5-11 year 1 in our Packers 10-year sim, and here the Packers are 9-7 in the playoffs, but maybe he does make us worse, to be honest. 3 points. At least we scored something, I suppose. Packers offense is having an easy way with us. But really, the tail of the tape is the offense for us is useless. It's absolutely useless. 3 points throughout 3 quarters. We've seen the Packers choke one before. 3rd and 12, and they kick a field goal. Are you serious? Whatever. We obviously aren't making the playoffs here. The Packers are going to make the Super Bowl playoffs. Make the Super Bowl. We kick another oh my God, I am absolutely done. Russell Wilson is trash. All right. 0 touchdowns, under 200 yards. Got completely outperformed, which is ridiculous because Rodgers is so bad in sim for the playoffs. It's unbelievable. Myles Garrett, no. This is crazy. Crazy, I tell you. We got dominated. It's got to be the playbook. It has to be the playbook or the scheme or something. I don't even know. Well, of course, that is over for us, which is lovely. Let's go on to the Super Bowl. So it is the Chiefs versus the Packers. It's pretty ironic / iconic matchup. So wide receiver is kind of a need for us. We're seeing 2 guys here that could be decent. I really don't know what if any of these guys are good at all. We'll have our eye on quarterback. Probably not looking to get one, though. Ooh, Cam Chancellor. How are you doing? That could be a thought for us. Who knows? Cornerback, obviously one of our biggest needs. Kinda. I mean, Shaquille definitely proved himself as a pretty solid player, so... I mean, it's not like we're in as bad of a shape as we thought we were coming into the season. We'll find out. I mean, I'm looking at a very not depth-filled draft at first glance. And the Packers do win the Super Bowl, so in fairness, there's that. We're definitely looking to tag Earl. Okay, so Earl's here. Wants a 4-year deal. I think he actually wants more money, even though he's a lower overall. Did we not? Damn, we didn't get Coleman. However, in fairness, he's not asking for much more. Thank God he signed. I didn't even think. Like, if we didn't get him there, we'd have been screwed. So, Earl Thomas, 34 years old, is a lot. But I think he can last at least 2 more years. So, if he takes this, I'd be happy. I think free agency will not be better in the long term. That's why I will tag you. I know we have 3 first-round picks this year, but we have a lot of holes on this team. So, we're going to at least need... Oh, he actually took it. I don't know what I gave him. 82. Still starter caliber, and he gets the scheme fit. He looks like a gargoyle, which is even awesomer, which isn't really the word I was looking for. Let's see what's in free agency. Usually there's not someone crazy good, but maybe you got a Le'Veon. Okay, you do have a Ajayi. Not really looking for a guy like him, though. Did Trevor lose Dev? He did. It doesn't matter what season he has. He's losing Dev. You know he is. It doesn't matter. Michael Kendricks goes to free agency. Goes to the Dolphins, more than likely. Zadarius Smith. This is a nice pickup here. I think he's more of a pass rushing type, but still a good pickup in my book if we can get him. Janoris Jenkins looking like he just got out of the shower with that hair. Jesus Christ, mate. Well, I mean, I offered on some players, so let's see if we get any of them. So we get Jake Elliott, we get Zadarius Smith, 2 of the more important guys we had looking at our free agency list. 9 mil. In fairness, we do probably have a lot in rookie reserves. We have the non-Super Bowl draft pick, which, I mean, a lot of teams have that, but the highest non-Super Bowl draft pick, which is very unfortunate. Antoine Reed will be on my list if he falls past the first round, basically. A 7.7 here for Mr. Malcolm Vabora. This could be a bait, but I think with our need at wide receiver, I think I might take him at number 2. Kind of depends on what's there, like who's there anyways. Who's there? Doug Baldwin's an 85 overall as well. So, yeah, I think we almost have to take that wide receiver. We're going to definitely get cheaper, so I'm looking around for different positions. This tight end class, I can confidently say, is definitely the worst tight end class I've ever seen. You got Conrad Booth. I mean, there is some really good players in the top of this draft. The top 15 in this class is very solid. Okay, they took Booth, which is a very good pick. The Giants don't need a wide receiver. You trade Burfict for a Bills 3rd-round pick. Totally worth it, am I right? And watch them take the wide receiver on us. I would die, actually. Well, they went with a quarterback. The Colts definitely need a wide receiver, so I will be taking Malcolm Vabora right here. He is quick dev, 78 overall, supposed to go number 12. We took him 3, a bit of a reach. Solid wide receiver. This is kind of a guy you would expect to see late in the first round in past Maddens, but in this Madden, this is one of the most solid players you're going to get at 6'3". I'm going to risk the Broncos here. And I shouldn't have. With a 69 overall right tackle, I almost expected them to take Griffin Ryan here. Like, I thought I had other options in the first round, but I really didn't because the safety was taken number 1 overall. I guess this corner, but, like, that's a risk that I'm not really willing to take, am I? You have the other free safety, too, Gage Ferguson, who looks pretty solid. Early first. If he's still there, I might take him, actually. I mean, are you serious? He's a 92. Oh, my God. This game actually despises me. They literally listen to everything I freaking say. Griffin Ryan's insane, but I don't need a lineman of his caliber. And I sure as hell don't want to take one this high. Unbelievable, man. Literally every single player they took. Well, I might as well trade down for next year. Unbelievable. Let's go to the Cardinals, get their first round pick. I can't believe it got cucked that freaking hard. I really didn't want to get rid of Justin Coleman here, but number 7, TJ Lang and Justin Coleman for DeAndre Hopkins, moving Tyler Lockett into the slot role, also giving Doug Baldwin the option to be sent away. That safety's not even that good. I'll go Chavez, though. 77 overall, normal dev. He's a great player, but normal dev is rough. But it does allow us to get rid of Justin Britt, I suppose. Get younger, cheaper. Pretty much the same overall anyways. I know I'm being super butthurt, and those were very good picks by those teams, but still. Okay? Stop yelling at me. I'm mourning. All right, so let's take a look at the players we missed. I hope they're all normal dev. They won't be, but I'm hoping they are. So Booth was star dev. That's actually kind of a shock that they gave a 6'3" Troy Polamalu, like 21-year-old with decent speed and average hit power star dev. That's pretty crazy. Dillard, number 2 overall. They traded up for him. Not a good decision at all. Babora was an okay pick. Bibbs, middle linebacker behind us. I really didn't take a look at him, and he looks pretty solid. Not really what I would be looking for in a linebacker. No hit power at all, but he was still decent. Pickett, let's take a look. And, of course, he was star dev. Of course. Why? Ferguson, 81 overall. Quick dev, very freaking good. Griffin Ryan, a very good tackle as we expected. Quick dev, they always do that, but he's a solid player. Like I said, the top 15 in this class was very good. Very good players. Simon, I didn't even scout this guy, but apparently he was a good safety too. Caldwell, this was the trade up. And boy, was it a good one. A bit of a hybrid. I would say more of a pass rusher, though. Wiesevich, a little on the slower side. Star dev. Bengals had themselves a nice defensive class. And here we go with another center. Kind of dropping down a little bit in talent. But like I said, the top was good. It's just that some of the teams make the wrong choices. Alex Berry is a pass rusher. He is good pick there. Highsmith was a debatable guy we were going to take. Quick dev, I do not really care for him. Where was the quarterback, though? There was a quarterback we were looking at. He must have been like first rounder, huh? He had to be a first rounder. So Antoine Reed to the Patriots, 78 overall. Quick dev, super strong, definitely worth the pick. No question about it. We have a lot of first-round picks, I would assume. We have some players we have to get rid of, especially to save money. I think we made some good selections in the draft, though. I think we made some good moves. Maybe Vobora stays in. I mean, he's the number 2 overall pick, though. Now, we'll put him at number 2. Tyler Lockett will play the slot spots. Tight end could still be a position we trade for, but as of right now, that's not my biggest need. I forgot we got rid of TJ Lang, so Chavez might actually just start at right tackle. I think we need to upgrade Britt or Fluker, though. Definitely one of them. Jimmy Graham, you're not playing fullback, buddy. Defensively, obviously we need a linebacker. We need a DT. I think we could easily turn this into a solid team, though. I mean, I think especially with how many... I mean, we have at least 3 or 4 first-rounders, probably more. I really don't want to pay that kind of money for Slay, though. Ugh, I'm kind of glad that didn't go. I'm debating it. Like, we really need a corner. At least we know that's in our back pocket. We have an option. But I don't think Patrick Peterson can be that guy. He's just too old. I probably would rather have Trev White. Okay, there we go. Doug Baldwin, Jimmy Graham, and number pick of 3. I don't even know what I just said. I think I had a stroke. See if we can get pick 3 back. Maybe pick 7 as well. They've got all the picks. And like I said, Britt, I'm not really interested in keeping anyways. There we go. Britt 3 and a 4 to get pick 3 back. This was a very solid trade for us. Round 3 this year, and Shaquem Griffin for Stephon Tuitt. Ah, so they're just stupid. Trev White has 3 upgrades, and they're just dumb. All right. If they're a tackle, you're done. William. This is easy. Yeah, straight up trade. What a trade for us. We actually got Jake Ryan. All right, I mean, that's not a bad trade. He's 27. He's kind of fast. He also goes up to an 84 overall, which is pretty solid, so there's that. So here is the team. We're an 85 overall now, which is a bit of a drop-off. However, we still have a lot of talent. I just think that we got a lot younger. Oh, well, it doesn't help that we don't even have Ali Marpet in the lineup. Good job, game. There we go. We jump up 2 overalls, so maybe we are better than we thought. Let's go to defense, see if there's any missing spots here, which there are not. Well, we need a new number 3 corner. Maybe getting DRC will help that big time. Little low on money. Oh, maybe not. We're all right. We're all right. Little low on money, kind of, considering we don't really have that many expensive players. I guess Russell's one of the big ones. 88 overall now, so we're back to being a pretty damn solid team. I mean, we probably need a free safety backup, or we'll just move Webb over. Looking pretty solid, though. I think this should be another easy playoff season. Maybe 11-5 this time instead of 12-4. Although we start off better this year. However, you also can see that a lot of the other teams are going to start off better as well. So we are in the middle of the season, and we are taking a look at our contract negotiations. Not a whole lot of names. However, there are a few big names. Bobby Wagner being one of those. He wants a 6-year deal. I don't understand how these guys think they can get 6-year deals where they're going to be, playing positions till they're 35. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know how these are structured, but I mean, I guess I'm going to have to pay them. Too good not to. Okay, that's bullshit. Didn't mean to swear there, but I had to. I was angry. Russell Wilson definitely gets his contract. I mean, I say definitely, but he is. He's getting the contract. He probably shouldn't deserve it, though. He's played very average, and there's usually a lot of decent quarterbacks in free agency anyways. So I've bumped him to $56 million, and he still won't join. We'll deal with the contract at the end of the season. Can we make the playoffs is the question. And the answer is we do, but at 9-7, the Rams. What happened to the Rams? I don't even care about our schedule. I just want to see the Rams. What happened to them? I guess they just weren't good. They had a lot of losses. I guess that's kind of how that works, doesn't it? Zeke gets MVP. Here's that trend. Russell Wilson had a lot of yards this season. 4,700 yards, 36 touchdowns, 12 picks. Rushing, we had a lot of rushing touchdowns as well. So, honestly, Russell Wilson, realistically, in a normal year, would probably have had a MVP season. Look at Tyler Lockett. Vibara, not a great season at number 2. Tyler Lockett, though, 1,000 yards, 15 touchdowns. That better be a dev up. He better be star or superstar or something. If he's not, I'm going to be angry. Sack totals were very bad this year. That's why we only went 9-7. Although Tre'Davious White was a big addition. Earl Thomas didn't even get a single pick. That's embarrassing for us. Let's take a look at the awards. Do we have anything? So Russell Wilson was number 5. Any crazy? So Defensive Player of the Year, Wagner. Don't think there's any other stuff. Wide receiver, we had 2 guys almost make the number 1. And Tre'Davious White was best DB, so that seems to be a good trade. Do we have any XPs? So Vibara is a decent overall. It's an 84 overall. That's not bad. But yeah, I mean, it's a decent team. We're definitely lacking in linebackers, but I mean, we're still a good enough team to probably win a couple of playoff games, right? 90 overall to their 80. I mean, this should be a win, right? I mean, I don't know what else you want from me if we can't win this. What else do we got? So, from the 1, I don't know who this is. It's us. We scored first in a playoff game. Oh my God, 14-0. Defense holds them to 3. What's happening? What's happening? We're literally not much better than we were year 1. I think it's just the Panthers are terrible. Although I say that, and the game is still wide open. Literally butt naked Kim Kardashian open. And just like that, it's tied up. Just like that. Offense does have an amazing drive here. With 6 minutes left to go, we're up by 7 again. The defense is looking like they're going to give up a score. Do they? 3rd and goal. And they get it on 4th and goal from the 2. Wow, that's clutch. Speaking of clutch, okay, we're wasting time. Timeouts are not being used. Love it. The fact that this game still has that many issues. They turned over the ball 4 times, and yet we're still losing. DeAndre Hopkins kept his number, which is interesting. Vabora! Wide open! And there's a face mask. Doesn't matter, though, because it goes in for a touchdown. What's the ruling on this, by the way? Would this be tacked on after? Or would this put this at the 1? I'm curious. I think it tacks on. Oh, no, it just... Okay. All right, so I think it would have just given us the ball at the 1 instead of having to go at the 2. I don't even know. Either way, we win the game. Vabora, the offensive line did very well there to give me a chance to throw to Vabora. It sucks that you have to come into the game like that, but it's, I mean, it just makes no sense that the team is just going to let the clock just go away like that. And the Panthers missed a field goal, which would have been kind of big. Kind of big. You know, 34 changes things a little bit. You get to play a little safer on offense. Maybe instead of playing safe, you end up trying to get down the field quicker and you throw a pick. I don't know. But knowing that the game can only be tied rather than won, it definitely changes things a bit. Probably a little late, but I just upgraded the wide receiver XP trait for the coach, so that's something. 9-7 could be the key to winning here. 90 overall to their 84, so we kind of turn into, like, even though we're the higher overall team, we're kind of the underdogs, and EA loves to ruin the better team's chances of winning, so maybe we got a shot. Look at DeAndre Hopkins absolutely dominating Julio Jones in stats. Well, not, you know what I mean, ratings. Still had a pretty good season, too. Both very similar. All right, we need to get off to a good start because we clearly can't finish games. And, I mean, we only got 3 there, but I suppose it's points. They get their 2nd touchdown of the game. We get another field goal. Okay, that's a good finish. 13-14. I will definitely take that. Very interesting here. We're now up by 5, up by 12. So this is a very, very good first 3 quarters. Can we finish up, though? And the answer is no, we cannot. Defense going to make a stop. They do. All right, so offense just needs to get a score or hold on. And we punt it backwards according to the game. Up by 5, and we are no longer up. Down by 3 now. Offense with 2 minutes left. Forcing themselves to score late, and they do. Up 4, and we win the game. Moving on to the championship game. All right. This is an interesting one. So both quarterbacks had a lot of touchdowns. Russell Wilson outslang Matt Ryan. That's kind of crazy. McCaffrey, absolutely horrendous there. I don't know if this is just the play calling. 4 touchdowns of Julio Jones, and they lost the game. That is crazy. Trev White with another interception on his season. So that's a very good acquisition of Trevidavius. That's not even his name, but close enough, right? Russell Wilson has a point. Strong arm. That's definitely the upgrade I would give to Russell. He gets 1. He got +3 to throw deep. That's not bad. That's a big need of his. So you're only going to get 1 upgrade. That was a pretty solid one. To the championship game against the Cowboys, who have unlimited luck. Oh, and they are very good, to be fair. 90 overall. Zeke was the MVP as well. The Cowboys have unlimited luck, and if their overall of 90 doesn't prove that, I don't know what does. I think what it is the offensive line really over... Oh, they do have Cooper. I forgot about that. And he's really good at Madden for whatever reason. But I think the offensive line definitely boosts up your overall a ton. Because I remember being like a max as the Cowboys in the Legacy League last year, and we really had a ton of holes on the team, like tons. But the offensive line was like 99 across the board, so it carried the hell out of our overall. But we were a good team, I can't lie. So down by... Ooh, turnovers are not good. Start of the second half, down by 4. All right, fair enough. And now we are up by 3. Start of the 4th, they look like they're going to regain the lead, and they do not. Okay, so we'll take that. Tied up instead of down. And please take this into the end zone. We do, so up by 7. That will end. 4 minutes left. Can we get to the Super Bowl, please? What a play. I mean, this has got to be a lead. It is. Up by 7. Defense, hold on. And they do. We are on to the Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. It has felt like ages. A team that had so much potential. Looked like it was easily going to become a dynasty. Could not do it, but are we back to our ways? Please tell me we are. Byron Jones with the only pick of the game. That is all right. We don't need interceptions to win. We throw them. That's what we need. Need to throw them all the time. Trev White with another upgrade. Makes sense. Let's get his zone up. That's even his thing. Look at his face. He's like, please. Give me some zone, man. I'm struggling. 89 zone now after the +3. Just give me some zone. All I want is some zone. God damn it. Going against the Chargers, a very good team for Sim. Only an 86 overall, but they usually win a lot. I don't know what it is. They're literally a Sim glitch. They could be like an 83 overall, and they'll make the Super Bowl all the time. Don't know what it is. Keenan Allen had a very solid season as well. Hopkins is 1 away from 100 catches. That sucks. Do we get the ball first? I don't really care who gets the ball first. I just care who scores first. And the person I care about is us being the first. And we do. 7-3. Offense getting another touchdown. There we go. That is the first quarter we were looking for. They do score back with a touchdown, though. Second quarter is looking very Charger-oriented. We make a stop, and we score 3. So we're up by 4. A very rare sighting to be up into the half. Don't know if that's a good thing, though. Trying to change our ways. Defense makes a play. Offense scores a touchdown. They look strong on this drive. They will tie the game up. We're looking very strong coming back to them. And we do score. It's a bit of a shootout in the second half here. Whoever gets the first stop could win this game, and there was the best opportunity for it. They're going to tie it up. 5 minutes left, and that is not what I wanted to see. An amazing punt, though. Please, defense. The punter set you up, and this is not looking good, although the defense just made a play. And with 29 seconds left, I kind of want to come in. I mean, the offense is definitely going to try to get on the field, but I don't know if they're really going to try hard enough. Got Derwin James. Got Lockett, who's kind of fast. Let's see. Can Lockett outrun Derwin? Not really. I think it's worth the risk. Lockett's a very good player, and ooh. I don't know why, but Adai really gave some separation there for some reason. Look at the Chargers with their yardage, though. Damn. Doesn't. Better tell that man to tackle. And Vabora is just won the game. There it is, the one-hander. Vabora, 2 times now. The 2-time. I don't know why Hopkins is being shown, but Vabora is insane. I saw that route. There was no like they covered Hopkins because they were afraid of the streak. They were right to. But then there was no safety help on the other side of the field where we had a lot of other routes as well. The tight end route almost ruined us, though. But we win the Super Bowl on a last-second heave to Vabora. For a second, I thought he overthrew it. I really thought he overthrew it, but Vabora with that 6'3" reach grabbed it with one hand and secured the victory. What a damn finish. And we win a Super Bowl. We have one last season to do something special, do something crazy. We have a couple of needs, though. Earl Thomas, not extremely likely to be back. Don't even have Wagner yet. I would like to contract him for 5 years rather than just tag him because I think he'll be good for another 2 or 3 anyways at minimum. And at that point, the bonus would pretty much be paid up for 3 years of play. And then, of course, Cam Chancellor, if he hasn't already retired, he's not going to be very good to play anyways, to play on. We might have to re-sign McCaffrey coming up too, so a little bit of money spending, but I think we built a pretty decent team. It's an interesting team. It's definitely like a more heart than talent team, which is kind of rare for us to see. I'm actually surprised we actually won the Super Bowl with a 9-7 team. Russell was insane, but we still almost choked that game away. Brandon Coleman, 12 catches, 151 yards, and 3 touchdowns. What a damn game. That is something I usually don't see. Shaquem Griffin with 2 interceptions. Nice stuff. Honestly, I don't even know who gets on the thumbnail here. Probably Russell, McCaffrey, Hopkins. I'd say that'd probably be a pretty fair thumbnail. It draws you in while it also highlights some very important players. Maybe Trev White, because he was actually very solid for us. But yeah, I thought I wanted to look at somebody. No? I did want to see Tyler. I want to see his speed and all that. So he didn't even go up any speed or excel. Anything else? No? I think that's about it for that. I guess Cam Chancellor's about to go off into a life of retirement. So honestly, the bonuses aren't really that crazy, so I think we're just going to sign both. I mean, it's not crazy signing bonus, so, I think we'll sign both. I think it's fine. Or not. Why wouldn't Earl be that way? Of course he would. Of course he would. We were kind of going to pay that to him anyways, somewhat, so get one of the tags going. I'll let the DT go. He's not really that great in all fairness. Sorry, Jaron. But that's just the way it is. 29 mil, we might have some good draft picks. We will have some good draft picks. Yannick Ngakoue, we've seen that guy a couple. Ooh, Christopher Jones. How much would it cost to get Christopher Jones on the team? Oh, Shaq Thompson. What the hell? I'm going to be right back. My dog just dropped a spoon on the on the floor, and now she's taunting me with it. What the hell is going on here? Chris Jones. How much is he wanting? To be a top tier DT. I'm only really willing to play one more season anyways. I'll give him the 94, and if he if he takes it, cool. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Can't really, honestly, shouldn't even be spending that kind of money anyways. But that's the way it is, and we are, so there's that. So Chris Jones rejected. That's perfectly fine. We have already a great starting DT. Shouldn't really be spending that kind of money anyways. We need a new strong safety. We need a new outside linebacker. Really just linebackers in general is the main goal. We have a great team in general, though. So, we're looking solid. Let's see what potential player we could get. I really wish we would have went that middle linebacker, but we just didn't. Run stopper. What is his name? Burdine? Burdine's pretty solid. What is his hit power? It doesn't show his hit power, but he's 30 bench presses. 30 bench press reps anyways. Solid player. Anyone else? We got a 4.55 speedster. Not looking bad at all. Run stopper. I don't get where these 7.5 grades come from. I guess the bench press is sick, to be fair. 37 benches. 37 reps is actually really good. So I would have Turine as my number one. In my opinion, I think Turine is the best. Let's have this guy, Stahil Washington. Stahile. Do need a safety, so DB in general, corner, whatever. Anyone at all could be the move. Obviously, that best available. Yeah, remember, this is the worst tight end class ever. Could look for a tall wide receiver, maybe. I don't know. Well, I kind of know what I want, so let's just go straight for it. Didn't get Shaq. Not mad at all. That was one of the players I did not want to actually get, but I knew I wasn't going to get him because I had him at a low projection. So number 2 overall. I don't think any of our players would go number 1. Maybe Coleman. I don't know if that's really our guy or not. It's a lot of linebackers, so I wouldn't be worried. So Turine is the number 1 guy in my book. But if I trade down to the Vikings, I could probably get some pretty good value. So let's try to go to the Vikings, and then whatever's there, assuming our picks aren't literally gone, that'll be my move. Obviously, we're only doing this for one last season, but still, in case we come back to it for a reload, might as well. And we get a next year first round out of it. Moving back a few spots. Hopefully Turine is there. If he's not, oh well. One more pick, and he's there. So Turine, or whatever his damn name is, it is. I could just keep going and then get best available at that point, but this guy looks so sick. And quick dev, supposed to go 10, took him 4. He's an 80 overall right out the gate. Super talented, not mad at all. And then I think we have a safety up here. Did we have a DT? I don't even remember scouting DT. Does he have a power rusher? Oh, he's not. Damn it, I thought with that size, maybe he would have some size. He doesn't. We'll be able to easily trade for someone, though, I think. This guy's a man corner. We could move one of the guys we have. So I'm just going to go to number 10, and best available it is. That corner's definitely gone. Not a question. He's still there. All right. So both of the safeties are gone. I think, honestly, the only move here is just to go this corner and then hope one of the guys we have already can move over to safety nicely. Knew he would be a great player, which he is. We have number 16 now. I don't think we have any other players we need. I forgot to look at all the quarterbacks, which sucks. But this guy, Buck Reisner, if he's there in the second round, might be worth it. Damn, look at that guy. What was his 16 reps? So he's probably kind of like an Adcock type. Traded to the late end of the second round, which is fun. Best available in the second round is what we're going for. If not, could just trade down for a DT. We don't really have many picks left. Reisner is still here. How old is he? 21. We're going to take him. Star Dev, 81 overall. He's supposed to go number 4. I honestly want to start this guy over Russell. We just signed Russell to a 3-year deal, though. That's the problem. This guy, I'm just going to put the guy on the practice squad thing. Or whatever, the practicing thing. So maybe he'll still develop really nicely as a star dev anyways. Seems like it makes sense to me. I would love to start him, but we did kind of blow it with Robert Newton. He's a star. The Reisner guy was good, but I didn't expect a guy to be that sick and slip. Usually, they're usually quick devs, so fair enough. They're not going to dev. But a guy like that would be an insane steal. So let's finish the draft, see if we missed anyone. I don't think we would have. Maybe one of the safeties was okay. Honestly, didn't really even need the corner because I doubt we're going to move one of the top corners we have to safety. All right, so draft recap. Last draft we're doing on this, unless we do a reload, of course. We had some amazing picks. You can't deny the talent that we drafted. Let's go to the NFL. Number 4, right behind him was Nick Johns. That was another top-tier prospect we had. Definitely not as good. Shivers was the free safety I was debating, and not really worth it. Burdine, quick dev, middle linebacker. Decent, but kind of slow. Peterman, this was a guard I was looking at. Superstar dev, that's an amazing lineman. Wow. Very good. Mayberry looked very good, but he isn't a fit for us. Very solid player. Slow, but superstar dev, so he'll finish up nicely on his career. Alan Curry, quick dev. Kind of reminds me of the classic guys that are in free agency slowly later on. Hubbard was a good tight end overall-wise, but not very talented at all. What the hell is this? This is not a good pick. This is one of those, oh my god, he's 78 overall and he's young. Yes, and then you look at the speed and all that and you want to die. Whoa, 84 overall halfback. Whoa, this guy's sick. 6'2", 230, 22 years old. He's insane. He's powerful. He's got the trucking stats. He's actually very good. That's a rare sighting to see a trucking player that freaking talented. Well, that's pretty impressive, I suppose. Have to fill the needs of Christian McCaffrey, and they do that very easily. So now the question is, what do we do? Who plays safety? Because this, whatever his name is, Stahile Washington looks pretty talented. I think so. We'll maybe try to go for a new corner. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Traded lineman straight up. Brooks is quite a bit older than Fluker, but I'll take it. I want the best player available right now. We're built to win now. How many linemen do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sounds good. Getting close to that Super Bowl ability, I think, anyways. Probably overtraded, but it is what it is. Zadarius Smith and Cam Chancellor for Sheldon Rankins, who will be our new number 2 DT, of course. Rashad Penny and a 4th round this year for Sidney Jones, who will be the number 3 DT corner. We get Breeder, new backup running back. So this is the starting roster going into our final season. A 93 overall. Really, I should just start this QB. Oh, is he a scheme fit? He's starting. I'm sorry. If he wasn't a scheme fit, I wouldn't, but he's got to start. He's got to start. I believe in this guy. Please become a 90 overall by the end of the season. That's all I ask of you. If not, I'm going to look like such an idiot. So we have some negotiations. That's safe to say. Brandon Brooks is one of them. Myles Garrett is definitely one of them. We have a little bit of money. Nothing insane, though. Myles Garrett obviously gets that long-term deal. He's happy. Of course, Trev White gets that long-term deal. Corners are hard to find, especially a young one with his talents. What else do we have? So, Shaquille, Jesus. The prices are insane. Totally worth it, though. What else do we have? We have Christian McCaffrey. This could be one that we, would debate, but I'll give him the long term. Can't wait. Anyone else? Brandon Brooks and whatnot. I mean, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? All right, let's make it to the playoffs. Hopefully we're there at least. I would assume we are. Even with the, new quarterback, I think we'd be pretty fine. And we were. We had some sort of bye week as well. Bunch of little upgrades. It appears Reisner may have won MVP, and the best part about that is we didn't even have Brandon Brooks starting. Or maybe they chose at the last second that he wouldn't want to start. What? I don't know. But with 14 upgrade points, like I said, yeah, MVP year 1 for 12-4. Let's see. No. Let's see that we didn't cheat, because that's a very impressive season in fairness. Obviously, we did not cheat. Going to stats. NFL MVP right at the gate. Lovely. Oh, look at the season. Absolutely impressive stuff. What a lad. Look at the touchdown numbers. 9-11 getting involved. And we had some random tackle in. I don't even think we had Brandon Brooks playing the entire season. It's crazy. If only I would have known, If I would have known we were going to get a guy like him, I would have just not re-signed Russell, and we would have saved so much money. Alrighty, though. Reisner, I can see why he had so many upgrades. He's absolutely crazy. Out of his mind. Off his rocker. So we'll skip one time. I'm assuming he's a superstar dev. We'll get these upgrades in and see almost a 99 overall quarterback after 1 year. Oh, never mind. Auto upgraded. He's a 98 overall. Superstar dev, 21 years old. Almost has enough for another upgrade. He's 99 throw power, 99 deep. Obviously, +2 and whatnot. His worst throwing stat, besides play action, other stupid stuff, short accuracy. What a god! What an absolute god! I mean, the offensive line's kind of, Will Hernandez is looking good. Some of these guys, but Chavez still hasn't developed because he started at normal. Turing, what's his dev? Star dev. I mean, he went up in dev, didn't really get much XP though. Washington is now a god. Star dev, lovely. Get his zone out, maybe. He's probably got like 72 zone. So you get a +2 to zone, and that puts him to 72 zone. Fair enough. Dev up for Shaquille. Star? I don't remember, actually. No, he wasn't. What a damn team. Let's go on and see how much we're going to dominate the Saints by here. At least I assume we're going to dominate. Why wouldn't we? So let's see. Starting off, defense locked up. Got 3. Defense gives up 7. That's not quite what I was looking for. 7-3. Okay, it's back and forth. Nothing's happening. 10-7 here. Third quarter. 15 minutes left. 10-10. 17-10. Not really a crazy good score, but the Saints have been pretty solid in sim. We did turn the ball, or force a turnover anyways. Offense is getting a ton of chances. Defense has been locking up. And that's exactly what happens. 20-10. I would love to see how many turnovers we forced here. Had to be a lot. 4 picks by Teddy Bridgewater. That's crazy. Let's see who got those picks. A lot of DBs stuff. Well, linebackers got involved too. That is a very good game. And we're already on the championship. Dynasty already? Question mark. The Reisner guy is a very good quarterback. Oh, here he goes. 99 overall. Strong arm. 99. Give him something good. That's probably why his short accuracy sucks, huh? Makes sense. Glad I saw that if he wasn't a scheme fit, I literally wouldn't have started him. That was literally my thought process. I saw a scheme fit. That'll be good. That's it. Tight end's one of our biggest needs, so I'm going to go tight end. Maybe we'll draft someone if we do a reload. I don't know. Going against the Falcons, a very big powerhouse team matchup. 96 of their 89, so there's something for you. Super sim, huh? Let's go next quarter. Hopefully we're... Oh, look at that. Hopefully we're looking top tier. 10-7. 14. Oh, Jesus. 21-10. Only got 3 there. We're kind of falling apart here. Thankfully we're playing against a team that doesn't know how to hold a lead. Although that may be a lead we probably cannot come back from. Come on, got to score. Okay. Down by 11. Or 12 numbers. That's a stop. What the hell happened here? What the hell just happened? We got safetied. Are you joking me? Well, we clearly aren't going to win. I can't believe we got safety. This is like one of the craziest rosters ever. And we got safetied. Holy crap. Reisner threw a pick, but I mean, that's not crazy. A fumble from McCaffrey. McCaffrey just isn't the workhorse. Maybe that's why they don't value him. Of course, Trufant gets a pick, the guy I tried to trade for, and he just would not go. Interesting. Let's see who wins the Super Bowl, and then we're going to get out of here. It's unfortunate, but we have to. We have to get out of here, you know? So the Falcons lose to the Jags. Makes sense. This is the roster. There's 97 overall. Obviously, we have some re-signings, but still, that's a very good roster. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any suggestions for what team we should do next, what style we should do next, some sort of rebuild challenge, do you have some brand new idea no one's ever done in Madden community? Let me know in the comment section. I like to respond to pretty much everybody. And yeah, I mean, make sure you like and subscribe, and then tweet me at Jeromepkr. That's all I want to know. What? Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.